guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Before we get into the reading, I just want to say thank you to the new subscribers. If you're new here, thanks for subscribing, thanks for your likes, shares, comments, all that good stuff. Those are what helps to grow the channel, helps to get the messages to others in the collective. So thank you for leaving your energy with us here. I really appreciate it. This will be a past, present, future reading for you. So it may or may not resonate because it is a collective reading. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node placements. Or you can feel free to book a personal reading with me. My calendar is down below, so is the link to my Patreon if you want to learn more spiritual education with me. With that said, let's get into your reading. The energy surrounding you is coming up as break the chain. This card speaks on ancestral healing. The card says, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. For me personally, as a reader, when this card comes out, I know that you are dealing with some kind of family trauma. Some kind of pattern or behavior that has been set by your family or that you've learned from either your maternal or paternal side that you are now taking into being in your current experience. And it's coming up here as that this pattern is no longer serving you. So it's coming into your awareness because you are the chosen person in your family lineage to heal this ancestral pattern. Now the work for you, this is a general reading, so this is going to be different for all of you, is to think about what ways of being no longer serve you. What ways of being did you learn from your mother and father and whatever side of your family that is causing you difficulty now, that you need to transcend now. Usually these things are already in your awareness, so whatever comes to mind is the thing that you should be healing. And usually situations always come into our lives to bring up into our awareness something that needs to be healed. So there's probably something in your life right now that is bringing into your awareness something that you no longer need, a pattern that you no longer need, a behavior that you no longer need. Spirit is asking you to shed some light on it, to break the chain and rewrite the future for yourselves and yourself and the people who come after you. So let's get into your reading. Geminis, this is a money reading already. Money, money, money everywhere. Okay. Past energy is coming up as the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So moving aggressively towards stabilizing your future, also collaborating with others to build a firm foundation for yourself. This is amazing. This is great already. I love this. So this energy is, you're in the Chariot energy, which is the chariot of going after the things that you really want. Geminis, if you haven't gotten into that energy yet, you should be embracing that energy, or you will be embracing that energy soon. Yeah. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, too many. Way too many. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Strength. All right, so taking strength and trying different options to pursue the thing that will give you stability. All right, Geminis, I love when we go into these career readings. I actually love career readings more than love readings. If I could just, maybe I should just do career readings. I'll think about that. Like, I'll do another segment, like just career. But anyway, 7 of Cups, Strength card. So, notwithstanding, I don't want to downplay that this energy is difficult to move through. You probably feel a lot of pressure on yourself to stabilize and get things in line in terms of your finances and career. You've probably been feeling a unnecessary pressure on yourself. Some of you may also be going through Saturn returns. If you want to learn more about the Saturn return, you can subscribe to my Patreon where I'll be discussing that. But yeah, I feel like you guys are looking at different options to make money here. Some of them are going to test your faith. Some of them are going to test your patience. It's kind of like sorting through to find out like what is going to be bringing you your long-term stability. What is going to be bringing you your long-term foundation. You know, like really setting yourself up in the financial aspect. I feel like you've been working on that. Or if you haven't been working on that, you've been thinking about that. Thinking about what can I do differently? What can I invest in? Should I be doing this thing or this thing? I tried that thing last time, but I didn't really like the results, so I'm going to try this thing now. Maybe I'll try collaborating with other people. So, yeah. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. What is the Three of Pentacles? What is the Three of Pentacles? Clarified on the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you're being very logical about what's... I feel like some of you are being very calculated as well. I just heard a game of chess. So just strategizing, and not just strategizing with yourself, but strategizing with people around you who you trust and who you love, who have your best interests at heart. Yeah, I love that. Tell me about the current energy that you're coming up in. Is the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're withdrawing your energy from things to be able to be strategic about the things that you do put your energy in. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. So some of you may be questioning your... I feel like you're having a confidence issue with bringing your ideas to life, right? I feel like you're like, should I expose this to people? Should I, you know, like, is it time to expose this thing? I feel like you're going through that kind of energy. Just a little bit of like... You're being so calculated that I feel like you're like strategizing. When is the perfect time for me to release these things? And I also feel like you're being very strategic too about your money. Probably being very particular about what you spend in right now. Probably saving. Just a very strategic energy is what I'm getting from you, gems. Because I feel like you know that whatever you are pursuing is going to take time for you to build up to. And that's a truth that you accept. So you now are being very, very focused on what you expend energy on, what you expend money on. Yeah, I feel like you're very, very careful about where you put your energy. And that's smart. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. And also you're deliberating to see which idea is going to be most successful. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles clarified by what? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever you are doing here, you are strategizing out hell. Whatever you're doing is going to be taking steps, small steps, small steps, small steps, small steps, small steps. But the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that gets there, that we're sure gets there. So whatever you're doing, Geminis, maybe dealing with a Capricorn or you have Capricorn in your chart, but whatever you're doing here, I think you already know it's going to be slow to develop. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. What is being developed? What is slow here? What is this? I just saw the King of Pentacles. Clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Swords. All right, guys, so whatever you're working towards, right, the key is to enjoy the process. Enjoy the process because you're eventually going to get there. Don't let the pace that something is developing psych you guys out, because slow and, if we know anything, slow and steady wins the race. And how you pick the right thing to invest in is picking something that you're already enjoying, like you enjoy, that you're in the Page of Cups creative energy, that you're actually like you love this thing. You pick the thing that you love because it's going to take time to build anything. And the reason why people can stay in something for the long haul is if they're enjoying the thing that they're working on in the long haul. So if that offers you any kind of clarity on like selecting a specific thing, if you have a couple options that you're seeing, like what should I invest in right now or whatever, invest in things that you enjoy, that you can be creative in, that you can, you know, the time will pass. So might as well do something that you love. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords often talks about seeing something from a new perspective. Yeah, just feeling a mental clarity that you have not felt, a sudden mental clarity. And I feel like, what is ending? Like, you're very clear that you need to end something. Tell me what is ending. What else? What is ending here? All right, so you're putting an end to toxic behaviors, toxic patterns that you may have, probably any kind of behaviors that blocks you from achieving anything, right? So, okay, let's say, for example, you're a huge procrastinator and you have 3 businesses you want to launch. That's counterproductive to your goals. So I feel like you are walking away from anything that does not serve you in the pursuit of these goals that you have, that I'm seeing here. And it may not this is not a person. I don't feel like this is a person. What I feel like this is you're walking away. You're walking away from habits. I feel like you're walking away from habits that you had, or you're now finally seeing things for what they are in terms of how your habits have stopped you. And this goes back to the ancestral, it could go back to the ancestral healing that you're going through right now. Maybe this is a sector in how you earn money, you know, like the ways you think about money. You're healing that. So that's amazing. What's coming up for you in the next 2 weeks is the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Sun. Here you are. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. All right, gems. So I feel like the Knight of Wands could represent a person for some of you, a person who walked away from you coming back around to have a conversation in the next 2 weeks. But for majority of you, I think this Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles represents walking away from the belief that you are too inexperienced, or the fear that you have to invest in things, because this is what the Knight of Wands always addresses. The Knight of Wands is full of enthusiasm and passion and vigor, but he often has to address that fire burning out because of things like inexperience or things like fear. And I feel like you're walking away from that energy. That's probably something that you're shedding. Yeah, I feel like you're walking away from that energy to a more creative energy and to just believing in yourself. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Some of you, if this is a person, in the next 2 weeks, somebody will be return. Mercury goes retrograde on the 30th, right? Yes. So this may be as a result of that. Somebody coming around in the retrograde. Not good energy. I don't really get good energy. They're still in the Seven of Swords energy. So yeah. Tell me about the King of Swords. That's if you're dealing with a person. If you're not dealing with a person, I just feel like you're walking away from this like night energy of not being able to complete things, running away from things. I feel like you're wrapping up that energy completely. Tell me about the King of Swords. Next 2 weeks sees you being very logical, very strategic, very intelligent. The Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords keeps coming out. This is the second time. I feel like you're this energy that you're in, Geminis, is you sitting sitting and looking at life from a new perspective, and your perspective is going to continue to change, and it's going to continue to make you become more laser focused on your goals, and perhaps taking a path. If somebody is coming around to you, you're taking a path away from them, because that's what the Two of Wands speaks on. The Two of Wands often speaks on traveling in another direction, like taking another route. So yeah, and then I feel the reading ending on the Sun, success. I love that. So that's a great energy to end your reading on, because it's just in alignment with you having success with all of these pentacles that I see coming out in the reading. So I love that. Let's get some advice for you. Just remember, Gem, slow and steady wins the race. Let's get some advice. Spirit, what's the advice for Gemini? What's the advice for Gemini? Round and round. Card number 25. The Oracle's message: the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. Relationship message. This is just for the last piece here, where I felt like somebody may be coming around to some of you guys. I feel like this is only a small group of you, though, dealing with this annoying energy. I don't know why I felt like calling the energy annoying. Why did I do that? But I find that that's how I intuitively feel towards that Knight of Pentacles, that Knight of Wands energy. Annoyed. Anyway, relationship, no offense guys. Relationship message: are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only different this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So that's for those of you who will be dealing with a person in the next few weeks who is coming up as a Knight of Wands. Very annoying energy. Oh my god. And I'm having like a, that's what I get. I'm having a day where my nose is like running for no reason. Anyway, guys, I'm gone. See you later. Bye.